As we get ready to conclude our services with the Aleinu on page 310, I just wanted to say a few words about the times that we're living now. I got a message yesterday, an email asking about faith, which precipitated my attempt at reading my thoughts in order, which wasn't very successful. This is all I can say about faith at this time. And those who perhaps are struggling with the concept of faith or wondering, where is God in this, or is this an act of God? Faith is a very personal thing. I believe that it is difficult to define, and one of the challenges for us approaching faith is that people who call themselves people in faith seem to understand God's capriciousness and seem to believe that everything happens for a reason and we just need to endure it. This is not exactly the kind of faith that I endorse. What I want to call our attention to is, I believe, something that is more accessible to all of us, something that is within us, even when we struggle with faith and think that we may not possess any faith to endure this time. I believe all of us feel a connection with each other, with community, with our loved ones. This is manifested in a desire to do good, to be there for them, to make the world a better place, to contribute to society, to do our share, to show our love. If one stops to think, well, why do I feel commanded to do these things? Why is there an imperative in me, a feeling so strong that I must approach others and do this for? I think that this is the source of life, the source of all goodness, who commands us. If we feel a need to do something, if we feel it in our nature, it is because it is a part of our nature. Part of our nature, in my view, is that there is a source of life and the higher power. Perhaps sacrifices and what people tell us and capriciousness is something that we tend to confuse with the source of life. We all have a desire, in my view, to be nearer, to be comforted, to be there for each other. And so if you find that you lack the faith, resort to the action, because it is through the action that faith can be found. It is through the action of acting as if there is no God, of doing everything that is in our power to stop the spread of the virus, to be there for each other, even if you're doing it because you think that there is nothing else that will be there for you. While doing that, you are tapped into the source of life, and that to me is an act of faith.
Very impressive.
I do hope that we all have the faith to model what it takes to live through these difficult times in community and emerge stronger, therefore. The strength to be there for those of us who are struggling with this virus. I hope that that helps a bit more. Let us return to the Aleinu, which is also telling us of our tasks, and they are simplified in a to-do list. Page 310 in the beautiful voice of our choir.
Aleinu.